Gary.
Calling all actors and inspiring actors, there's a new acting school in town that's different from the rest. Nicholas Gianforte is the owner of Pacific Playhouse. You also brought a student, Matthew Ryan, to show us exactly what makes Pacific Playhouse unique. First of all, guys, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
All right. Tell us about Pacific Playhouse.
Well, Pacific Playhouse is a Meisner-based school, so we're going to be teaching an actual technique that's kind of unique here in Hawaii. We have a lot of scene study and some really good scene study classes that are held by some really great coaches here, but no one's actually teaching a specific technique that famous actors are specifically tied to.
Got it. Okay. Some people may not realize it. I am not an actor. I'm just a journalist on TV. So I am curious to know what exactly is the Meisner technique.
Yeah, no, it's a great question. So the Meisner technique is based off of three foundational tenets, if you will. The first one is repetition. The second one is emotional preparation. And the third one is going to be improvisation. So repetition is quite literally just repeating what the other actor says to you, and it evolves into improvisation and what eventually could become a scene.
Repetition. Okay, so how does repetition improve a person's acting skills?
Yeah, so what the first and most foundational thing about repetition is that it connects two people. If I'm standing across from you and looking at you, we're already connected. That's the first thing. So we're going to focus on each other. The second thing that's really important about Meisner is I'm focusing on you, so I'm taking it off of me. It's not about me, and I have to look and listen and hear. And that last part is listening. Listening is key to acting. Oftentimes new actors are listening-ish, but what they're really doing is they're waiting to say their line. So you would say your line, I hear the word that cues my line, and then I go, he went that way, right? Or something along those lines, as opposed to really genuinely listening to you and linking up and connecting and being focused on you and reacting, or what Meisner used to say, which was behaving truthfully in the imaginary circumstances.
So there are a lot of little nuances to improve a person's performance.
Absolutely.
Okay, can you show us a little bit about what this Meisner technique entails?
100% would love to do it. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you stand.
Okay,
and
so I'm
you're
going to
be
learning.
my new student, and we're going to have
Okay, how's it
Matthew, who
going?
has been doing Meisner technique for years.
Okay.
And we're going to do repetition. The very first thing we would teach an actor that comes into the studio is how to repeat. So Matt, I'm going to have you start. What he's going to do is he's going to look at you, something he's going to notice. He's not going to just say something. He's going to wait till he sees something that he wants to call out, and he'll call that out. And then what you'll do is you'll listen, and you'll say it exactly the same way he said it.
To the T.
To the T.
Okay.
You're wearing a green dress.
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 Okay, so I'm going to stop you. So now you started to change it,
Oh.
right? Now
Not
you're
supposed to do that.
No, not yet. So what we don't want, sorry to call you out, but this happens.
This is a free acting class for me.
You're
Here we
getting
go.
it.
Okay.
You're getting it. It's totally free. Not the classes, but for Bridget.
Okay.
Right. So what you started to do is something that we call like forcing. You started to change it and push away and a sort of a motive on how Matthew should then say it. We don't want to do that. We just want to say it exactly as it's being repeated.
Exactly as it's
So
being
what I
repeated.
want you to do now is do that to Matthew. So wait till you see something that you want to call out. It can be embarrassing. It can be funny. You can make fun of, not make fun of him, but call out something that you see, and he'll have to repeat it.
All right, he said it was okay to make fun of him. Just
Okay. I
not
did.
being mean.
I did.
Okay, so I start it.
Yes.
I like that you're wearing Adidas pants to a news interview.
Okay. Hold on. What I want to do. No, you're good. It's great. I love that you
Was
called
that
it out.
wrong?
No. Wrong is not the right word.
Okay.
But there's room for improvement. And so
Okay.
what I want you to do is let's just use that same thing. Just notice his pants,
Okay.
and then say
Just notice it. Don't even add
Yeah.
right. Okay.
you're wearing like black pants. Use
Matthew,
that as
sorry.
the example.
Okay.
Okay. You're wearing Adidas pants.
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 Now change it to the next level, which is from your perspective.
I'm wearing Adidas pants.
I'm wearing Adidas pants.
I'm wearing Adidas pants.
Now change it to the actual observation, which is he is.
You're wearing Adidas pants.
I'm wearing Adidas pants.
You're wearing Adidas pants.
I'm wearing Adidas pants.
You're wearing Adidas pants.
Call out what you're seeing.
You're nervous.
You're nervous.
You're nervous.
You're nervous?
You're nervous.
You're nervous.
Great. No, that's great. Perfect. So we kind of upped it very quickly. We would not work that fast in class. So what he started to do, and this is where Meisner is great, is he started to call out what he actually saw in you, right? You started to sort of act a little different, and he noticed that, and he felt like that meant you were nervous. So to him, his perspective of you is that you're nervous. Eventually it would be like, you would say, I'm not nervous. And he'd be like, you're not nervous? And you're like, oh, you're questioning that. And that's the beginning and evolution of a scene.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate my my acting skills?
I'm going to give you a solid 3. If I'm reacting truthfully to you, based on, I'm going to say a 3, but a really solid 3.
You know what? That's better than 1 and 2. So.
I'll give you a 10.
Oh, thank you, Matthew.
welcome.
Thank you, Nicholas, Matthew, guys.
Matthew.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
And thank you for humoring me. Appreciate it. Guys, if you liked what you saw, then we'll make sure to put up those details on KHON2.com. Over to you.